Okay, you guys, so I'm trying to get to the bottom of Ashanti and this whole what happens in Dubai stays in Dubai comment that has the internet in a complete frenzy right now. The hook here is simple. Ashanti made a statement that rubbed fans the wrong way, and now people are connecting it back to her old Dubai trip from 2014 with her mother and asking some real uncomfortable questions. Folks are saying Dubai isn't just about luxury shopping and tall buildings, but also about rich men making wild offers to women, and that has turned this into more than just a travel story. This isn't light gossip anymore. This is about reputation, safety, and what really goes on behind closed doors when celebrities travel overseas. The receipts are where it gets messy. The blind item reads that Ashanti was talking about how people say what happens in Dubai stays in Dubai, and she explained it in a way that made it sound like women go there and do extreme things just to get money, because the billionaires out there supposedly make outrageous offers. Fans immediately dug up her 2014 Dubai trip and said, "Wait a minute, were you talking about your own experience?" According to the lawsuit, well, not a lawsuit, but according to online chatter and resurfaced clips, people are saying this isn't just random commentary. They're implying she knows too much for someone who was only there for sightseeing. And that's where social media turned savage, with comments like, "Don't tell me you did what I think you did," and "Eating what for money is not okay." The internet wasted no time turning speculation into memes, accusations, and side-eye. Now, let's be real for a second. It really makes you wonder why Dubai has this reputation in the first place. People online are asking, what is Dubai really known for? And that question alone opened up a whole can of worms. Some folks say Dubai is known for luxury, shopping, and influencers taking glamorous photos. Others say behind that, there's a dark underground of rich men paying women to do degrading things. If this is true, it's very concerning, especially when we're talking about young women, influencers, and celebrities who travel there and don't tell the full story. That's not no light work. That's not just vacation vibes. That's potential exploitation dressed up as five-star hotels and gold-plated cars. Fans also brought up Ashanti being there with her mother back in 2014, which complicates the story even more. Let's be real. Nobody wants to believe a mother would allow her daughter to be in danger or in something inappropriate. So people are split. One side says, y'all reachin', she was just in Dubai on a regular trip. The other side says, why would she even mention this phrase if she didn't know something about it? And that's where the skepticism kicks in, because celebrities usually avoid topics like that, unless they're trying to warn people or distance themselves from something. If this is true, it's very concerning that she would casually bring it up without explaining clearly what she meant. Social media reactions have been ruthless. Some fans said maybe she's talking about other girls, not herself. Others said she basically exposed the industry without naming names. One viral comment said, "Dubai is known for billionaires making crazy offers, and some women will do anything for that money." That comment alone got thousands of likes, which tells you how many people already believe this narrative. Another fan wrote, "Eating poop is not cute and not worth it," which went viral and dragged Ashanti into something she never directly admitted to. That's how dangerous vague statements can be in celebrity culture. You say one thing and the public writes the rest of the story for you. It really makes you wonder if Ashanti was trying to warn women or if she was just repeating something she heard. Because there's a difference between personal experience and repeating a rumor. But the way fans are interpreting it, they feel like she was speaking from knowledge, not hearsay. Let's be real. When someone says ladies go there and do crazy things for money, people assume first-hand exposure. And that's why people are asking, was Ashanti safe back then? That's the real question under all the jokes and memes. Was she protected? Was she just on a normal celebrity trip? Or was she exposed to something she didn't expect? Now, the Dubai reputation itself needs context. Dubai is known for extreme wealth, strict laws, and also secrecy. People online say what happens there doesn't always get reported because money makes problems disappear. That's the narrative floating around. If this is true, it's very concerning because it means women could be put in situations they can't talk about later. Fans are asking, why is Dubai always tied to these stories about rich men and desperate women? And that's not just about Ashanti anymore. That's about the culture of hush money and luxury silence. And when a respected artist like Ashanti even hints at it, people take that as confirmation. Another layer is how this affects Ashanti's image now that she's married to Nelly and has a baby. People are saying, why bring this up now? Some think she's older and wiser and trying to warn younger women. Others think she accidentally exposed too much and now regrets it. Let's be real, Ashanti has always had a clean image compared to a lot of industry girls, so fans don't want to believe she was involved in anything like that. But the internet doesn't care about your past image once speculation starts. It turns into maybe she wasn't innocent, and that's unfair if there's no proof. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think Ashanti was just talking in general about what people say about Dubai, or do you think she was hinting at something personal? Do you believe Dubai really has this dark side where billionaires make wild offers to women, or is this just internet exaggeration? And more importantly, do you think Ashanti was safe back then with her mother, or is the internet reaching for drama again? But moving on to the next story. Okay, you guys, so actually, before we fully move on, this whole situation shows something important. No matter how long you've been in the game, one sentence can rewrite your whole narrative. Ashanti's comment went from a casual phrase to a global debate about money, power, and women's bodies. That's not no light work, and if this is true, it's very concerning how normalized it's become for people to assume women are trading dignity for cash in these luxury spaces. That's not no light work, and it's definitely not something to joke about. People are now saying this isn't just about one comment anymore. It's about how celebrities move in foreign countries where money talks louder than morals. The blind item reads that certain wealthy men in Dubai are known for offering outrageous amounts of cash to women who are willing to do humiliating things, and fans are connecting that rumor straight back to Ashanti's words. Some even claim she was speaking from knowledge, because you don't casually bring that up unless you've seen or heard something directly. And this is where the word allegedly comes in, because none of this has been proven, but the speculation is loud and relentless. It really makes you wonder how many celebrities have stories they'll never share publicly. Let's be real, the industry already has a reputation for hush deals and NDAs, and when you add international travel into that mix, it gets even murkier. Fans are saying Ashanti might be one of the few who slipped up and said too much without meaning to. Others think she was trying to warn young women who glamorize Dubai trips on Instagram without knowing the possible risks. That's not no light work, because when you're famous, your words don't just stay words, they become headlines and accusations. Another angle people are stuck on is the idea of safety. Was Ashanti protected back then? Was she surrounded by her team and her mother at all times? Or did she witness things happening to other women and decided to speak on it years later? Because there's a difference between I experienced something and I saw something, but the internet doesn't care about that distinction. To them, any hint of knowledge equals involvement, and that's dangerous, especially when you're dealing with a woman who's built her career on being low drama and focused on music. What's wild is how this story has opened up a bigger conversation about Dubai itself. Some fans are saying Dubai is just another rich city with rumors attached to it, like Vegas or Miami. Others are saying Dubai's secrecy makes it worse, because what happens there really does stay there. If this is true, it's very concerning that women are being treated like commodities in luxury spaces while the world looks at skyscrapers and shopping malls. The image versus the reality is what's bothering people the most. Let's be real though, social media loves to exaggerate. One comment turns into 1,000 assumptions, and now Ashanti's name is being tied to the most extreme version of the rumor, which isn't fair without proof. Some fans are defending her hard, saying she was just repeating a phrase people say, y'all are twisting it. And others are like, nah, she told on herself. And that split right there shows how fragile celebrity reputations really are. You can go from respected artist to internet suspect in one interview clip. The timing also has people talking. Ashanti is now married, a mother, and in a very different phase of life. Some viewers think she's reflecting back with maturity and trying to warn younger women not to fall into traps she saw or heard about. That actually makes sense if you think about it. A lot of older artists try to guide younger women once they've survived the industry, but because of the way she phrased it, the message got lost and replaced with shock value. And now, instead of people hearing, be careful, they're hearing confession, which is a problem. Another layer is how this affects Nelly and their family image. People are messy, so now they're dragging him into it like, so this is who you married? And that's not fair either. Past rumors shouldn't define a woman's present life, especially when she hasn't admitted to anything.
It really makes you wonder why fans are quicker to believe the worst instead of giving grace. But that's celebrity culture for you. Drama travels faster than truth. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think Ashanti was trying to warn women about Dubai? Or do you think she slipped and exposed too much? Do you believe the stories about what Dubai is really known for? Or is this just another case of the internet turning rumors into a scandal? And more importantly, do you think Ashanti was safe back then with her mother, or is the internet reaching for drama again? But moving on to the next story. Okay, you guys, so actually, before we fully move on, this whole situation shows something important. No matter how long you've been in the game, one sentence can rewrite your whole narrative. Ashanti's comment went from a casual phrase to a global debate about money, power, and women's bodies. That's not no light work. And if this is true, it's very concerning how normalized it's become for people to assume women are trading dignity for cash in these luxury spaces.